It is 12:23 on this Tuesday afternoon, and it's shaping up to be pretty nice. When we woke up this morning, a bit chilly in the 40s and 50s, but now take a look at these temperatures. That's more like it, right? You can have jeans and t-shirts on for the rest of the day. It will be quite warm. It'll get a little bit warmer than the actual readings are right now. We're in the mid to upper 70s and low 80s as we speak, and we're headed to the lower 80s this afternoon. Let's go outside courtesy of Sky 5 to get a look at that sky out there. Beautiful blue sky all across the valley today. Very limited cloud cover, if any at all, and notice there's no rain out there. The winds are light out of the southwest, and that's a way that they'll remain for this afternoon, but there's rain elsewhere. So let's go back to the map and look at the satellite and radar across Texas. Not much rain across Texas, but you see this cold front draped almost halfway through the state. Well, that's going to bring some changes to our forecast come Wednesday night going into Thursday. Not quite here just yet, but until then we're going to warm up. And looking to the north and east, however, that's where all of the rain is going. And it looks like we eventually will see some rain return to the forecast. It's just not yet. But looking at temperatures this afternoon, look behind this front. It is a bit chilly up there, 45 degrees in Midland, 32 right now in Amarillo. It's definitely going to be a cold day all across Texas, or a colder day, while we're rather mild and warm, so we can just kind of bask in that glory for a little bit. Looking to the Pacific Northwest, you'll notice temperatures 40 degrees in Portland, go to 25 in Boise. Oh, Billings, 11 degrees right now. Very, very cold weather up there. Even Bismarck right now at 8 degrees. So behind this front, there is a very cold air mass in place, and there's still some colder weather as you go over to the Great Lakes, but we're not going to get teens down here, but we will get a blast of cold air. Check it out, 77 for tomorrow, and then we go down to around 56, actually probably about 59 degrees for tomorrow, and then we'll be falling through the 50s for much of the day on Thursday, rebounding ever so slightly to 50 come Friday, and that's with much of the day spent in the 40s. So get your warmer clothing ready to rock and roll along with those umbrellas, because you're going to need it starting Wednesday night going into Thursday. Looking at future track, we're warm until then. Not much happening on the satellite until later on tonight. That's when the clouds will thicken up overnight. We could see a little bit of fog development, so don't be surprised if you see some patchy fog for your early morning commute tomorrow. But look at the clouds. They stay locked in tight tomorrow afternoon. Briefly, we get a little bit of clearing, but I don't think it's going to be enough to allow for a good amount of sunshine, but we will have partly cloudy to partly sunny skies for tomorrow. And again, it's going to be warmer ahead of this front. Now, this is where the changes come into play. Look at Thursday early in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, starting to track a few isolated showers that will last pretty much all day. They're going to be off and on light rain showers with cloudy skies. Yep, that December weather is going to return, and those showers will be off and on. Notice that about 10 o'clock we do get a break, but then they could appear again later on in the afternoon. So this is what it looks like. We're dry today, tomorrow, and then by Thursday and Friday, a 40% chance for light rain and drizzle pretty much for the rest of the work week. So that's how your rain chances pan out. But when your temperatures are going to get a lot colder than these overnight lows, which I'll show you in a second. Right now, for tonight, we're looking at a little bit of fog with temperatures in the 50s and 60s, so not a bad night on tap. We rebound to 77 tomorrow with partly sunny skies. Check this out, Wednesday night, 56, and then we go back up, like I said, 59 degrees on Thursday. We bumped it up about 3 degrees or so. It will be breezy out there as well, so with temperatures falling through the 50s into the 40s, and then eventually into, that's right, yeah, the 30s. So it'll feel a little bit cooler than it actually is. Be ready to bundle and layer up, because starting on Friday morning, it's going to be very, very cold out there at the bus stop for the kids. Make sure they have their rain gear ready to rock and roll too. Much of the day will be spent in the 40s. We barely get to 50. It'll be a struggle to get there. And then overnight lows will bottom out in the mid 40s. Friday night. So it's going to be a very cold setup to the weekend. But notice that over the weekend we start to get a little bit more sunshine. Temperatures get a little bit warmer. Our winds will shift and come back up out of the south. So we'll have 69 on Saturday to 80 by Sunday. We're back to 82 and partly sunny for the start of next work week. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast. Stay with us. Channel 5 News at noon. We'll be right back.